So you ever notice how every talent show has at least 500 Michael Jackson impersonators? Well, as a former Michael Jackson impersonator, I gotta say, if it's a family-friendly talent show, you gotta leave out one move. That's all I'm gonna say there. Short, sweet, to the point. If you'll excuse me, I gotta clean out my closet. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Rob Rodriguez. Now, let's say your parents are going out for a date night or your boss is caught up in meetings all day. Somebody is going to be left in charge while they're away. And this first portion of the show, I'm going to talk about the different types of people who are in charge. And don't worry, I'm not on Red Bulls and Sprites like when I was talking about types of comedians back in October. Not the kind that do stand-up in HBO specials. I mean the kind of people that categorize as a comedian. I'm going to discuss it in this routine I'm about to give you. Yeah. What was wrong with me at that point in my life? You got the dictator or nanny 911 kind of in charge. Where, they might as well be dressed like the Sound of Music kids, and then, they're all so long farewell once the parents get home, and then, first off, if you think about this, shouldn't they already be in bed if the parents are home? I mean, sure, I might be misremembering the Sound of Music, because hello, it's a 1960s film, but shouldn't you be doing the so long farewell maybe a couple hours before the parents get home? I mean, come on. Like, that's kind of losing some of your hourly pay if the kids are still awake at the time the parents are home. Next, you got the micromanaging kind of in charge. Like, they're all up in your face. Like, so what are you doing? Where do you think you're going? Okay, you're gonna wear that out? I don't think so. Well, that's going to drive you crazy, isn't it? Then you got the people who don't really want to be in charge. They don't even want to be there, in fact. So what they do is basically what everybody's guilty of when they're left in charge. Okay, so I'm going to order a pizza and then turn on a movie. Yeah, just to save time, I'll let the kids vote on them. Yeah, let the kids vote on what movie they want. I'll just sit back and, listen to them argue for about 25 minutes about hating what the other one picked. And then eventually the youngest one, of course, is going to get their way. And so I pop that DVD in for these kids. And then they go to their bedrooms to, play Monopoly or something. I don't know. All of that while I just sit here on Facebook and Twitter and swiping left and right on my Tinder account. Yeah. By the way, someone please explain what a super like is. Well, a lot more show to fill. Yeah. Mostly because I ran out of ideas for that one, and it was going a little too far. So, that being said, I'm gonna need a minute. So, you start second-guessing that all-nighter, You just decided to, watch 8 episodes of Charmed a night, and then you're watching, Big Brother After Dark till 3. And then where does that leave you? Watching the George Lopez marathon at 4? I think so. But you try your best. You set your alarm to normally scheduled time, 6:45 for a 7 o'clock wake up, if you're like that, because most of you like to wake up at 10 or 2. Just like a steering wheel operates in the manuals. But in reality, you overslept. It's already like about 3 o'clock because you don't want to get up. You're too busy being so intrigued by how realistic your dream was, even though you're inducing it. But you're like, oh wow, this is so real. Or surreal. I mean, if you want to be all like melting clock sky over here. Well, anyway, back on topic. Let's say you can make it in like the next hour because you got lucky enough because of the time you got up. So you're rushing out the door, you're brushing your teeth, hopefully you don't have early signs of gum disease, but you're brushing your teeth pretty fast. And then, I don't know, you shower, you condition your hair in the sink. You do those sink showers. And then, maybe half of your face is shaved while the other half could use some work still. By the way, I gotta shave after this broadcast. And then you're driving or riding your bike because you're like that to wherever you had plans. And just like the Hokey Pokey, that's what it's all about. It's time for that weekly list known as the Possibility List. It's kind of like when you confusingly order Pizza Hut and ask for a Stallone. Yeah, calzones. They're just a very confusing name. Alright, well this week's list is a little different. It's titled 7 Things I Can Use in the Tags If They're Mentioned in the List. Yeah, this is dodging a bullet, don't you think? Well, at number 7, Hoverboards. Number 6, Justin Bieber. Number 5, Star Wars. Number 4, iPhone 6s Plus. Number 3, Taylor Swift. Number 2, Cha-Cha Slide. And number 1, 7 tags I can use if they're mentioned in the list. Education Connection. Alright, and that is the possibility list for you this week. Here's a bit we haven't done in about 2 months. It's Paraphrasing Rainbow, the take on reading Rainbow. Only, I don't have to read the books at all. That's nice. For Dummies books. Just 'cause. Now you can study for your PhD with a book with a very ineligible name. Well, anyway, that is the show for you this week. You know to follow me on social media. I will see you next time here on The Rob Rodriguez Show. Alright.